All right, Julia, this movie, I saw it last night. It is wild. Just for you, how much fun was it to be in a movie like this where you do get to kind of be unhinged at moments?
I mean, it was obviously really, really fun. I'd never done a role like this before. Getting to work alongside Marlon and Jordan Peele's involvement and his whole team was incredible. Just there were no bad apples. Like, it was all just like perfect.
And you guys were kind of like in the middle of nowhere
We
filming
were,
this, right? What was that
yeah, we
like?
were in Albuquerque. I happen to love New Mexico, so I was very excited to go there and get to spend time there. It's a very grounding place. I love like vast landscapes and like that desert vibe,
Yeah.
and I just love it all. So, for me, it was great, and because we're on location, we got to really bond with each other and spend time, even off the set together, and it was really fun.
And now this movie, it's all about what you're willing to sacrifice to get your dream or for fame, depending on how you look at it. Just for you, how have you navigated that journey yourself? And have there been times where you've kind of had to check yourself because maybe you were sacrificing too much?
Definitely. I think when I first came into contact with the real fame, it was really fun. It was really
Yeah.
exciting. It was like, it's all just like new and fun. And then after a while, you kind of realize like, oh, wait, like I'm a person. I'm not up for consumption. I could give everything and it still wouldn't be enough. So then you kind of start to hold things a little closer to the chest and have some boundaries and things you will talk about, things you won't talk about, because some things you're allowed to keep some things for
Yes.
yourself, and
You're a person
but
too.
sometimes people think no, you're famous, so you don't have that right to keep anything for yourself. And we see how it affects so many of our stars' mental health,
Right.
and some of them don't even survive it at all. And I'm sure that the isolation of fame and the demands, the constant demands, the fear of being replaced or outdone or having to feel like you constantly have to outdo the last thing you did. And I feel like that must be really, really intense.
And in this, Cam gets to meet this opportunity is amazing. He gets to train with his idol Isaiah. Just have there been moments maybe early in your career where something seemed like such a great opportunity and then it didn't really work out the way you had hoped it would?
Oh,
Of course.
definitely. Yeah, of course, of course. This is an industry where everyone loves to sell you a dream and tell you that they can make this happen and that happen, and yeah, just lead. And then you're stuck in a contract with someone, and they're like literally diabolical, bottom feeding, like parasite. So yes, I've encountered that a lot, and I'm becoming much just not as naive, like,
Yeah.
because I'm just a very honest, truthful person. I just assume that other people are stupidly. So I'm definitely becoming a little better at, filtering people through and knowing who's real, who's not, who's just wanting to, ride on the coattails and who really can, back up their game.